News, my lovely, wonderful people. ROTIMI Amechi is back. His silent role in WIKE Fabura's fight emerges. Nobody really understood. Everybody was quiet, and you could not see ROTIMI Amechi's hand in any way. You could never suspect any of such things. But guess what? Yes, totally, completely. He has a hand in it. Yes? So this is what is going on now. Lovely people, as we can see, apparently our very own brother has been playing a silent role in all of this. Okay, he's been playing a very silent role. Rotimi Amechi, who said recently, telling Nigerians that indeed there are people whose activities and their mission statement, in government, their roles are just to destroy the nation. And everyone has been wondering what happened up until now. How come you're just speaking? What happened to your tongue? Well, they say story, long story, not be smarting. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we get all the details. The quiet role of the former governor of Rivers State, Rotimi Amechi, involving fraud between Governor Fabura and his immediate past predecessor and godfather Nyesom Wike has emerged. Tani, who served as a media aide to Wike while he was governor of Rivers State, revealed that he disclosed what he discovered as the Amechi factor on Wednesday morning, as he also tracked the crisis of the appointment of 5 new commissioners by Fabura without the approval of Wike. Speaking on AIT Kakaki program on Wednesday morning, monitored by our correspondent, discovered that Governor Fabura's decision to reinstate the Saligo Farm Initiative by Amechi while he was governor, but abandoned the plans of Wike, was a primary reason for the face-off between the incumbent and his predecessor of the state. It is a question of the governor of the state trying to resist the persistency of godfatherism overseeing all he does. You can imagine a situation where his chief of staff, ADC, to the governor and his personal aides are all anointed by his predecessor. Whatever steps the governor take, he has to get an immediate caution from his predecessor. For example, even the signing of mandates, the governor was pushed to the wall. Some said he was his personal assistant to the former governor, and hence the governor wants to micromanage, serve out his third tenure in what is happening now. On how Amechi favored factor popped into the crisis between Wike and Fabura, the former media aide said, I think the issue of the Sango farm, his plan to reinstate the farm, because the Sango farm was to generate employment for the Rivers people and also generate funds for the Rivers people. The Sango farm was set up by Rotimi Amechi, and the governor who followed him, Wike, did not pay attention to or do anything about. That he's not interested with the problem of his predecessor. So whoever set up the farm should go and maintain it. And so Wike never did anything. He deliberately allowed the farm to waste with all the money pumped into it. So when Governor Fabura came in, he felt that the farm would generate revenue for the Rivers State people and employ Rivers people. He quickly dived into the idea. Are you calling me a bad man? Are you saying I did not know what I'm doing when I abandoned the farm? Wike said to Fabura. Also speaking on Fabura's decision to appoint new commissioners without Wike's approval, he said, we also talk of the appointment of commissioners, about 5 of them without getting clearance from the former governor was what prompted up his anger. Can you appoint commissioners without getting clearance from me? How can you appoint commissioners without letting me know? So these are part of the reasons of what happened that led to, the face-off. However, they said it was because our very own brother, Rotimi Amechi, the business and what he wanted to do, came on board. He wanted to ensure that, every one of them, what he started and what he was doing, he wanted to make sure that, only Amaechi's part, what Amaechi planned, came to pass. And so these are part of the things that happened that flared him up and made him feel, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to, WIKE said, why would you want to continue with Amaechi's project? I know the reason why I abandoned it. I left it, and now you want to pick it up. Then he went on and he appointed some new commissioners. And guess what? The new commissioners, with all that happened, you can see today that these are part of, reasons that have led to what is happening right now. In case you are not aware, anyone who wants to do something right by the people, you'll be surprised what follows. And so it is important that we do not allow any of this to continue. Nigeria belongs to us, but what are we doing with it? See, WIKE that said he will leave the government, he is not interested in godfatherism, telling us that he was one of those who, he knew what he did. He knew exactly what he did. He paid for everybody's form. If anybody said he did not pay for their form, they should come and tell him what he did not, and he spoke a lot, and you'll be wondering if this is the same WIKE. You'll be wondering to yourself if this is the same person. So these are some of the things that have happened, and Nigerians, you'll be wondering if any of these people truly, really want this nation to move forward. You'll be asking yourself. So it is terrible that these things are happening. And guess what? Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything. And this was part of what happened and why Fabura did what, he had to speak up. He had to say, what, enough is enough. So my lovely, wonderful people, it is a matter of serious, very serious attention, and we must not allow the same thing to go on. We must not allow it. Okay, so it is a problem like this is what have led to what has gone on, not only, in Nigeria, but also, around the world, issues that are going on and everything going on. Everybody can see. It is terrible. It is terrible that these things are happening. It is terrible. Nigeria has become a place where people can no longer speak, and it is a place of shame. It is a place where, people have been brutalized. They made the government, purchasing of forms so expensive. They made everything so expensive, and people can no longer speak. It is terrible. It is terrible, for you to even, if you have a real heart to support in the government, and you cannot, you don't have the money, you just have to stay put, you will not be able to do anything. So these are some of the issues that have happened. These are some of the issues that have gone on. Okay, so we all have to be very, very honest and sincere and ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again. God bless. Bye for now.